And so with that, it's time for our first battle in the Hawk tourney. So, let's go for it. And here they are, our net battlers. First, a grade school net battler who was born to live with his Navi, Lan. Followed by the young leader of an environmental group who protects nature with her Navi, Sal. Yeah, that's a bit more impressive of an intro. She leads an environmental group and protects nature. He sure lives with his Navi. Yeah, no mention of the fact that we stopped the World 3, and Gospel, and the World 3 again. But, you know, details. It's time, Lan. No holding back, Sal. Wait until you see Megaman and me in action together. WoodMan and I are a great team too, right, WoodMan? Totally. Alright then, let's start this. Lan vs. Sal. Battle routine set. Execute. Experience the power of nature. And so with that, it's time for us to fight WoodMan. This fight can be a bit of a thing. WoodMan is really good at making it hard to maneuver on your side of the field. He closes down your options pretty quickly. Throughout the entire fight, he sends these logs spinning down the field. You can delay them by shooting them, but it takes a lot more power to destroy them outright. He can also fire a Vulcan seed cannon. And if he does a high jump, he's going to unleash wood towers. He can do that 1 or 3 times. Basically, be ready to move. Just avoid the flashing panels, and you should be okay. Certain configurations do make it tricky, though. A powerful enough attack will stun him out of it. Sometimes even something like just a Vulcan hit's enough. Basically, if you can stun him out of the wood towers, good for you, and go for it. Gonna see if I can get a double hit with Aquaman. This should do it. Yeah, as you can see, Aquaman does still sometimes freeze up the game a little bit. I've had it cause a hard freeze once, but only the one time. The logs are really good at being in the way. Of course, Flame Line is a very nice thing to have on hand for this fight. And this should be enough. Thank you, full synchro. So yeah, that fight's a bit of a thing. WoodMan deleted. And Lan is the winner. I lost. You're a great net battler, Lan. You were strong too, Sal. WoodMan has taught me to love nature. Yeah, I really felt Sal and WoodMan's love of nature too. Megaman's soul is communed with WoodMan's. If that's what you got from the fight, I have no regrets. Spreading natural conservation is my goal, after all. I'll get back to spreading the love of nature with WoodMan and everyone tomorrow. You have my support. And I want to eat another one of your lunches. One track mind. You got it. Let's go, WoodMan. Roger. All for nature. It's so cool to put everything on the line for one thing you want to protect. Yeah, we should learn from Sal too. And we've got mail. WoodSoul from Dad. Wood chips such as Boomer 1 serve as sacrifices for WoodSoul. While united, Megaman becomes wood. Grass heals his HP, but fire attacks cause double damage. Hold and release the B button to fire a twister 2 squares ahead. Also, wood chips assume the attack strength of none chip selected immediately afterwards. Choose this along with none chips to mount a powerful offensive. Moreover, you gain immunity to paralysis, confusion, and similar effects. Good luck harnessing nature's kindness and channeling her ferocity with WoodSoul. So before we call it for now, I am going to get into a position where I can demonstrate WoodSoul, so back once I get there. So here we are, time to demonstrate WoodSoul. Also, the observant might notice that I have 20 more HP than I did before. There was an HP memory I forgot about in the battle console. Okay, so WoodSoul has a couple of nice passives to it that we won't be demonstrating here. They're pretty self-explanatory. You heal as long as you're standing on grass panels, and also you're immune to status ailments such as paralysis, confusion, I would assume blindness as well. Now, one thing about that effect that I'm not sure of, if anybody knows, please leave a comment. Does it count as a cure-all? Like, if you already have a status ailment, then activate WoodSoul, does it instantly cure you? I'm actually not sure on that. But then there's another effect as well. So we're going to activate WoodSoul, then we're going to take Boomer 1, follow it with Mini Bomb, follow it with Cannon. Okay, so we have the Derpy Tree costume that is WoodSoul. Notice, however, that I only got the benefit of one attack chip. The cannon was not added in, so it's kind of a limited Gaia sword from the previous games. You only get the effect of the immediately following non-elemental chip. Then there's the charge shot. It's your bog standard twister. You can only hit one very particular panel in front of you 2 squares ahead. It's a multi-hitting attack. It has its uses, but it leaves you kind of open a little bit, and it takes a while to charge, so it's not really a favorite charge shot of mine. Personal playing style, WoodSoul strikes me as a little too situational overall. It's probably my least favorite of the Souls between the two games, but I know there are people that are going to love it because it matches their style, and so I think that's pretty awesome. One of the major things I love about Megaman Battle Network, different styles for different people. I think that's great. So with that demonstrated and out of the way, it's time to advance the tournament. And this is where the RNG decided to be a bit of a troll. After all, we saw the tournament tree earlier, so we know who's up next. And, well, we've already had Flav Yamakawa, so that one's done. And we've already dealt with Burner Man, too. A lot of people wrote in saying, I hope for your sake you don't have to deal with Video Man. Honestly, I would have preferred it. It would have been another scenario done and out of the way that I wouldn't have to worry about recording later. And since he got defeated here, this means I'm gonna have to deal with Video Man on a harder run of the game. Fun times. But since the tournament basically is all reruns, there are a couple of quick things I want to go ahead and show off, so see you again once we're at that point. So the first thing we're going to cover is where to find WoodMan on the net now that we've defeated him in the tourney. His hiding spot's easy enough to track down. The quickest way to get there is to go through the Castillo homepage. Just come right around here, down into the warp, and into Park Area 1, the lair of the tree beast. So we just come around here, and right in this dead end. Hi there, WoodMan. So we're loaded for bear with fire element attacks. They're gonna help a good bit. I don't think WoodMan really gets any new attacks, he's just faster with the ones that he previously had. The logs, for example, are a good deal faster. Alright, we have a program advance, those are always nice. And we got a counter hit with that, that's really nice. Okay, time to press the advantage. Wait to see where you're going. That's a good hit. And there we go! WoodMan is down. And so we get the WoodMan chip. So let's have a quick look at this. WoodMan. Wood tower pierced to enemy area. That seems pretty straightforward. I'm guessing it's an attack on all panels. Well, we'll put him in the folder and see what he does later on. For pretty much everything else I had to show off, we can come all the way here to the end aftermath of the tourney. This scene has changed a little bit because, well, there was a key Navi here that we never met in this version. Hi there, Laserman. So yes, we know all about your plot that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. We're evil, but we're not really evil because you're hypocrites, because you call us evil even though we are evil. But yes, we never met Gutsman, so instead it's Aquaman to the rescue. Drip, drip, drop. Megaman, I've come to help you. Aquaman, how'd you get here? I float along the castle's cyberworld. We'll fight together, side by side. The end results, though, are pretty much the same. It's Dark Soul time. Megaman. It's coming. It's coming. Megaman's Dark Soul. 2 Megamans? This is your evil power, your Dark Soul. My Dark Soul? Go, Dark Soul. Throw down Megaman and slice up his loyal pup. Hooah! Woo, woo, woo! Aquaman, are you okay? Megaman, prepare to be deleted. Aquaman, it's me, Megaman, it's me! Foolish boy, Aquaman is now under your Dark Soul's control. Now, Aquaman, fight the way you were born to. Splat! Aquaman, snap out of it! So instead of Gutsman Dark Soul, we're fighting Aquaman Dark Soul. Starting out with a program advance, that's always nice. Pretty much it's the same sort of deal. He's just as dangerous as you are because he has access to all your stuff. Which means he does have Undershot active. As well as any chips you can use, he can use them. Let's see here. Let's go, Aquasoul. Of course, one difference in this fight is if you have some good elect chips, that'll help here. Unfortunately, you don't usually have really good elect chips at this point. You can have Thunder 1 and Magbolt 1, but that's about it. Not really super great. I mean, they're okay, but Thunder 1 is really slow. And then with Magbolt, you have the problem that you have to be able to draw him to the front column. And yeah, if he uses Wide Shot, you're pretty much taking a hit. And there's that Undershot. But there we go. Aquaman! Aquaman, are you okay? Yes. Ha ha ha. Behold the power of your Dark Soul, mightier than Aquaman. It truly is the real you, Megaman. Ugh. Aquaman! And reclaiming the Dark Soul, Aquaman has passed out and the Dark Soul has freed itself. Now do you believe that evil hides within you? There's no one right and one wrong. Huh. Now I can see the evil glowing in your eyes. Time for me to take my leave. I look forward to you joining us the next time we meet. But if you decide against it, deletion shall be your fate. Wait! Don't forget, evil lives inside you, too. Inside me, too. Oh no, Aquaman! 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 That Navi, he's gone, right? Thank goodness. And from here, the scene is pretty much the same. But we'll just advance the story because there is one other thing I wanted to show. In the meantime, though, just something to talk about. The choice of using Aquaman here feels kind of weird. I mean, in Red Sun, the fact that they used Gutsman, he's been our friend since Game 1, so that felt more impactful that the Dark Soul was enough to overcome that power of friendship. The thing is, the Blue Moon version of the first tourney had another Navi that would have worked for that, Numberman. So why didn't they force you to encounter him first? Oh well. And the other main thing to show off here is that, of course, the title drop laser is color-coded for your convenience. So, whereas in Red Sun it was a red laser called Red Sun, in Blue Moon it's a blue laser called the Blue Moon laser. Yeah, have fun diagramming that sentence. It makes sense in context, at least. But really, we've seen all the text for this scene. So, let's fire Blue Moon Laser Gun! It's very bright blue. Of course, we know how this is gonna go. Powering up. Sabotage. Blue, blue, my laser's blue. Blue was the shot, it missed, now we're screwed. So yeah, from here on out, everything is pretty much the same, so really we can just go ahead and skip all this. We've seen it. And we've seen this. And we've seen this. So yes, this is where we're going to call it for now. We're pretty much caught up to where we were over in Red Sun. We've shown all the major differences, RNG trolling aside. And so with that, we'll pick it back up again with Red Sun next time. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again in the next vid. Until then, fare thee well. Okay, so one more bonus goodie. It legitimately bothered me that I didn't really get to show what WoodMan does, so let's show him off. It's not quite as straightforward as I thought. Yeah, you're not guaranteed to hit the enemy. It just makes random panels flash and erupt in wood towers. So even if you have a single target, I don't think you're always guaranteed to hit. But there we go.